4 main reasons I think we're never going to get a Mario Maker 3. The fact that Nintendo released Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, I gotta be honest, I'm not one of those people who thinks Mario Wonder was this amazing game changer for 2D Mario, like a lot of other people think. But what I will give Nintendo credit for is that they made a new 2D Mario game that would be almost impossible to translate into Mario Maker. Yes, you could do the power-ups, and I think you could even make the badge system work, but the main gimmick of the game, the thing that everyone would want to play around with, the Wonder Flowers, would be extremely difficult to program into Mario Maker. Because how would they work? You create a level and then create a second adjusted level for how it changes when you get a Wonder Flower?
Or would each item and enemy have separate Wonder Flower properties that you then apply to them? Or would there be a selection of pre-programmed effects that trigger when you get a Wonder Flower, which would get boring really quickly? And there are also separate power-ups that are unique to the Wonder Flower. How would those work and interact with everything else?
If anything, a Mario Wonder Maker would either be too complex for your average player to use, or it would be made too simplistic to be interesting. And even if Nintendo somehow did find a way to make a functional toolset for Mario Wonder, would they actually do it? Again, given the previous points, would Nintendo really spend the time and money developing an entire new toolset from scratch, testing the thousands of interactions not just with the normal items, but how they'd work with the Wonder Flower too? I'm sorry, I just don't see them putting the resources toward that. And so, if Mario Wonder isn't in Mario Maker 3, then honestly, what would be the point? If the new Mario Maker doesn't have the most recent 2D Mario game, then it really doesn't have a reason to exist. Yes, they could put even more items and enemies in, more music, more modes, etc. But is that really enough to warrant an entire new release? If they wanted to add that stuff, they could have just added it to Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 3 would need to be something more, something new, something special. And realistically, are the majority of Switch 2 owners going to rush to buy it just because you can put in charging chucks now? Obviously, for the dedicated Maker community, the answer is yes. But I just don't think your average casual player is going to care. So now many people may say, well, if it's not going to be a 2D Mario Maker, maybe it'll be a 3D Mario Maker. Which I guess is a fifth point. A 3D Mario Maker is even less likely.